While the whole world watches, the daily candles of Bitcoin and SP500 draw levels and move based on the theories of grey-headed old men. My name is Jameson, and today I'm going to be teaching you how you can do all this in the short term using tactical, technical analysis. Also, if you're interested in something else, I'm going to teach you how you can use an AI that is guaranteed to give you over 70% accuracy, and I'm going to show you all you need to do. Watch this video to the ending and get your information. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's begin with the 15-minute chart. Which makes it easier to show the most important pattern for all of us. So here it is. It's called a flag. It's a frequent guest on our charts. A breakout from such conditions within a trend is a signal for continuation. Flags are regular pauses during price rises or drops. They are natural, which is why they appear constantly. You could say we see them almost everywhere. So here's another example. So price has paused, broke out, and it has gone downward. So let's open another chart and find them again. So just watching because closely here, and there it is. You can see it here. Our flag, they either form from narrowing shape like this one, or they are flat. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So the point is that they contain a certain price pause, after which the movement continues. So here's a flag on another chart, another one here. Now I'll switch to a different time frame. Let's make it 5 times smaller. So now I'm on a 3-minute chart, and I'll find flags here too. So look, it doesn't take long. Here's a clear example. I highlight the narrow phase, and you can see it here, the pause zone here. And after the breakout upward, you can see the movement has continued. So now let's look at another chart. My goal is to show you the versatility of this. So again, we have a trend, and we can spot a flag. Here it is. I mark the pause boundaries with 2 short lines, and we get an entry point at the breakout. So let's open another asset. Okay, perfect. You see it already? Let me highlight the flag just for you. It just formed recently, and it's a downward breakout triggered further. It has triggered further decline now. So if the market is a movement with pauses, then the best time to enter trades is right when those pauses end. Okay. So our flags are those pauses, and so they are enough to justify, entering the market. So, and now that you know that, it's time to prove it in practice. I'm opening a short trade now. We broke down from the flag, right? So right now, we should see further decline. So for variety, let's open a higher time frame. Now it's a completely different picture, right? You can see it here. So, and even here, there's a flag that has also played out its signal here. As you've already realized, this is a tool for all time frames and markets. We can find it anytime, and anytime we find it, we can use it. Okay, so it's only useless in situations like this, sideways trading. Sideways trading is always chaos. So now let's drop this down to a 1-minute time frame. So back to our chart, and everything is looking great so far. Remember, friends, the flag is all you need to get started. Begin with it, then add it to everything else. So meanwhile, the first trade is already done. I don't want to leave this chart because something interesting is forming here. So you probably noticed that another flag is forming right now, and I want to show you a different trading approach to that. So waiting a few more seconds. Okay, I see that a short trade is quite appropriate. So what have I just done? Firstly, let's clarify. We've got a price drop, a new flag, a pause, and I entered right as it touched the upper boundary. So don't forget, we're expecting a breakout downwards. Let me break it down schematically once more. Any flag is a price pause. The quote gets temporarily squeezed within boundaries, so we can also trade these bounces off the boundary of those boundaries here. So both up and down, this is especially relevant when the flag has just formed. So after that, we wait for a breakout in the desired direction, but reversal is also possible. Just be cautious. Almost all trends go into correction right at the flag. Another pause doesn't lead to continuation. It just leads to a change in the direction. Okay, enough about flags. Let's look for another important pattern. Friends, in this video, I absolutely must show you how to do the double top. So I'm entering a trade first, then I'll explain the pattern. So it's the most well-known chart formation, literally 2 peaks side by side. The key area is the neckline, which gives you the signal. If it's broken, we enter the markets right here. We've got a breakout followed by a retest of the neckline level. Perfect setup for a trade. Those complex formations are the daily routine of professional trading, and if it's still tough for you, feel free to copy from my personal entry points. I post them on my Telegram channel, and the link is in the description below. Yeah, so you gain experience, you earn. You can also DM me. There request access to custom, auto trading software. The AI handles trade with over 71% accuracy. You won't get that anywhere else. So it's perfect for getting started. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. Meanwhile, we're switching to a new chart right now. So okay, now let's trade another must-have for beginners. This is a trend line based trade. It's honestly embarrassing not to know this. We draw lines, here, connecting prices high during a downtrend and also connect lows during an uptrend. So now let's see the trend, and the trade can bounce off it, just like what's happening right now. I hope you're keeping up with all of this, because today I am sharing a ton of useful information. So I decided to record this video because many of my subscribers and even students kept asking why I have to draw these lines and patterns when I already have indicators. So that's why I made this video, so that I can show you. The truth is, lines and patterns always come first, and then I add indicators as complementary tools, my friend. That's what I do. Don't confuse the foundation with the extra tools. Another trade has been closed in profit now. Pros often say, trend is your friend, and we're going to use that saying right now. Again, I'm expecting a price increase within 1 minute. Let's open a larger time frame and get a clearer view. Okay, we had a decline here, which ended in a price reversal, and here is what the larger scale shows: a long downward movement that is stopping right now. Today I'm especially active in switching time frames, so you can see different situations on the chart and understand how useful this tool is. Don't stick to 1 minute candles. They show the here and now. Bigger picture says stay out of sight. That's it. Bigger picture is always hidden there, so you have to find it. The winner is the one who has the most information, of course. So if you're retrading the chart, you need to know what's happening with it in the long term. So another win for now, and it's time to look for a new trade. Let's go. Okay, now here's a tricky case. I'm entering a short position and I will show you everything. So earlier I marked a level, and now we're seeing the price reversal from it right now. If the price can't break through, it will go through the other way. That's exactly what we're seeing. Now the question is, what do we see on the screen? Many of you have guessed it. It's the reverse of a double top. It's a double bottom. So we haven't broken up its neckline. It's just that there won't be any growth in it just yet. So now let's return to the original scale and make a final conclusion. Here's all you need to know about price charts. Markets are cyclical. They repeat on every currency pair every day, and their fractal nature, the same patterns appear in all time frames, from monthly to tick charts. Trade close profitably, cementing our lesson. Master the patterns that reveal the cycles, and you'll master trading. So guys, that wraps up our discussion and technical analysis on short-term trading. You can see how insightful this is. I'm looking at it, and everything that we shared here is amazing. It's going to be fully sufficient for you, and it's a tool that you can combine with other strategies that will help you get better. If you want to go the next step further, I on my team on Telegram, we are there to help you. Just reach out, send a message, link is in the description below, right? And we can connect and talk. So guys, until the next time, keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video.